Through the years, Major League Baseball has provided us with some truly remarkable moments, from famous home runs to heartwarming moments and everything in between. Occasionally, a genuinely legendary moment occurs, one that literally gives people shivers, and will continue to do so regardless of how frequently they watch it. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at MLB Goosebump Moments. Yeah, you heard it right. Cal Ripken Jr. becomes baseball's Iron Man. Despite Brooks Robinson, Jim Palmer, and Frank Robinson, among many others, playing for the Orioles over the years, there is little doubt that Cal Ripken Jr. is the most revered player in Baltimore baseball history. Ripken, one of the greatest shortstops in baseball history, is most remembered for setting the record for consecutive games played, and the day he overtook Lou Gehrig with game number 2131 was already a show. Ripken sent the Baltimore crowd into a frenzy on September 6, 1995, when he hit a 3-0 meatball from Los Angeles starter Sean Bosky to the left field, going back-to-back with Bobby Bonilla in the process. The occasion was marked by the presence of the president and a large ceremony honoring the accomplishment. When the game was declared official after the 5th inning, the numbers on the warehouse across the street changed to 2,131. And he received a 22-minute standing ovation, during which ESPN did not air any commercials as he finished his unforgettable lap of the field. Mike Piazza's game-winning home run on first game following 9/11, a return of baseball in New York for a nation shaken to its core by the 9/11 terrorist attacks, represented a momentary escape from what had transpired for the city's residents and a sorely needed step toward normalcy for the entire nation. The Mets played the Braves on September 21, 2001, in the first baseball game played in New York following the September 11th attacks. In the stadium, emotions ran high as a pregame ceremony remembered those who lost their lives in the community where the tragedy occurred. Each side scored a run in the 4th inning, and the Braves took the lead in the 8th as it appeared the Mets' homecoming would be marred. However, in a moment that appeared too good to be true, the Mets regained the lead in the bottom of the 8th inning when Mike Piazza blasted a 2-run home run off of reliever Steve Karsay, resulting in a 3-2 triumph that meant much more than a tick in the win column for the Mets. Kirk Gibson's home run. In the 9th inning of the first game of the 1988 World Series, the Athletics resorted to their all-world closer, Dennis Eckersley, who led the American League with 45 saves and placed second in the AL Cy Young voting to close out the game. After recording 2 quick outs, Eck walked pinch hitter Mike Davis, prompting the Dodgers to substitute Kirk Gibson for the starter. Gibson hobbled up to the plate with 2 damaged knees as the Dodgers' last opportunity. After fouling off many pitches, he was able to complete a full count. According to Gibson, Dodgers scout Mel Didier told him that when Eckersley has a 3-2 count, he almost exclusively delivers a backdoor slider. Gibson received the pitch that he desired and smashed it into the right field bleachers, establishing the tone for the remainder of the series, which the Dodgers would go on to win in 5 games. The footage of Gibson staggering around the bases and pumping his fist is a part of baseball lore, and Jack Buck's exclamation, "I can't believe what I just saw," is as iconic as the home run itself. Jackie Robinson breaks color barrier. On April 15, 1947, the Boston Braves faced the Brooklyn Dodgers, and the Dodgers won 5-3 thanks to a 3-run 7th inning. Few people will recall who the Dodgers faced that day, let alone who won the game. Instead, it will be eternally remembered as the day Jackie Robinson broke baseball's color barrier. It was a long overdue achievement, and Robinson was the ideal candidate for it, as he remained collected and professional in the face of one of the most difficult barriers any professional athlete could face. For spectators in attendance, or even just listening on the radio, the outcome of the game was irrelevant. Instead, they must have recognized that they were watching something of immense significance, and when he first stepped onto the field, it transcended Robinson and the Dodgers to alter the sport as a whole. Lou Gehrig's farewell speech. Lou Gehrig, the greatest first baseman in baseball history, won 7 AL pennants and 6 World Series titles with Babe Ruth over a 13-year stretch. His career statistics of .34 OBA, .493 HR, and 1995 RBI speak for themselves, but they would have been even more impressive had he not been forced to quit prematurely. In 1939, he was forced to retire at the age of 36 after being diagnosed with ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. He was given 3 years to live after being given the prognosis. He retired on June 21st of that season, and July 4th was designated Lou Gehrig Day in recognition of his accomplishments. Even though it was a modest statement, Gehrig's address to the spectators at the conclusion of the ceremony is considered one of the most famous moments in sports history. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.